Here we go.
We're still at that stage where we're trying to figure out what it means to be women, and what we think of ourselves, what we think of each other. And, you know, sorry, in light of this last election, I'm concerned about us as women and how we think.
You're not concerned about your frickin' Democratic Party and how they think? And why African Americans and minorities and women didn't support them? You're not worried about that. You're worried about what's wrong with women. Not what's wrong with that horrible government that your husband just presided over for 8 years and did almost nothing to help people. You're not worried about that. You're not worried about your Democratic Party, and people won't vote. People, even when given the guy like Trump, it didn't motivate people. Even then. Still, it's women. Someone else's fault. It's not the politics. It's not the politicians. It's not the party. It's not the system. It's not the horrible results. There's something wrong with women. That's what Barack Obama's wife, Michelle, is telling you. Miss Dignity is coming out to voter shame. Not to make sure the Democratic Party gets better. Not to figure out where did we go wrong in delivering to our core constituents. Where did we go wrong? That's not her question. Her question is, what's wrong with women?
Okay, let me get this straight. Michelle Obama is coming out to tell me as a woman that she's worried about women and how women are perceiving themselves and how we don't support other women.
Yes, that's what she's saying.
That's what this woman is telling women.
She's saying that this election, Steph, is revealing that there's something wrong with women. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I have no problem.
That's stunning, right?
Let me tell you.
That's like something Trump would say.
Yeah, I love Tulsi Gabbard. You
Nothing wrong with Tulsi Gabbard.
Are you in love with Nina Turner? I'm in love with Nina Turner. Gail McLaughlin? I'm in love with her. You want to know why? Because they share my values.
Allison Hartson?
They share the purpose that we're supposed to be moving our country forward.
Right.
She is just taking this opportunity to shit on women.
Yes, she's actually doing that. She's figuratively shitting on women right now. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's not propping women up. She's not saying, well, what are women supposed to do when given this horrible... Everybody knows.
You know,
Everybody knows we cheated the person women should have voted for. We rigged the primary. She's not talking about that, how we got to get better, how we got to get back in touch with our grassroots. No. Her husband just took $500,000 at a clip from banks and equity companies that kick people out of their houses.
Hey, you know what I'm worried about, Michelle? I'm worried about the kids that have been separated and incarcerated from their parents. That's what I'm worried about. You know who else I'm worried about? I'm worried about the 6,000 people in Puerto Rico that died. And I'm worried about my sisters and brothers in Puerto Rico. They're stranded, they're lost, and nobody's helping them. That's who I'm worried about.
Right.
So, you know, if I have to vote for the woman you think I need to vote for, then count me out. I'm not a part of this party.
I'm with you, Steph. Let's hear her more. Let's hear some more of her indignant voter shaming.
Can you start it again from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, because everything about it drives me crazy.
So this is her indignant voters. This is all they have. Michelle Obama slams women.
What's going on in my head?
We're still at that stage where we're trying to figure out what it means to be women.
No, you know what it's like you know what it means to be a woman?
Jimmy, I'm sitting here next to Ron and Arno and you. I'm trying to figure out where's my place in the world as a woman. I'm helpless. I need another woman to tell me how to feel about being a woman.
She's saying that you, women, let Hillary Clinton down. Not Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party let the world down.
I'm not with her.
But that women let her down. They have it exactly opposite still. This is the party Bernie's propping up.
What we think of ourselves, what we think of each other. And, you know, sorry, in light of this last election, I'm concerned about us as women and how we think about ourselves and about each other and what's really going on.
Those are a bunch of men clapping.
I think more about what is going on in our heads where we let that happen, you know?
Not what's going on in our heads where we let a group like that sitting in that barbershop not come out and vote for us. What happened to us? That those people don't come out and vote for... Like, no, it's like, what's wrong with those people? That's what she's literally saying. And I know people get on me for saying literally. They say it makes me sound like a Kardashian because I say it too much. But I literally don't think so. Why are they accepting Barack Obama making the banks bigger and kicking 5.1 million families out of their houses? Why are they okay with that? Why are they okay for the income inequality to explode under Barack Obama? Why are they okay with the biggest wealth transfer? Why are they okay with that? Why are they okay with no public option, no Medicare for all, no free college, everybody's in debt, and gross amount of spending on our military? No, she's not talking about that. She's not talking about the fact that we spent $700 billion on our military, 40% more than we were spending at the height of the Iraq war on our bombs.
Go tell a woman who had a child that went to Iraq and couldn't bring themselves to vote for anyone, or maybe they voted for Jill Stein because they knew that was the only peace candidate on the ballot. Go up to them and tell them, you just don't know what it's like to be a woman. Someone who had a child in Iraq.
Yeah.
Isn't this Michelle's way of calling me a deplorable?
Yes, this is Michelle's way of calling you a deplorable.
But you don't know you're a deplorable yet.
You don't know yet.
Is it because I'm a woman and my brain can't figure out stuff?
She's sitting there. What's wrong? Again, it's the finger wagging at the powerless.
You know what?
Instead of finger wagging at the powerful, she's finger wagging at the powerless. Because that's what Michelle Obama is.